Hello YouTube, Chazo here, back with another video, back at it like a bad habit. And today we're going to talk about if you had one exercise to do for the rest of your life, which one would it be? And for this video, I'm not limiting the movements to only calisthenics movements, but any sorts of movements, beat weighted movements. The approach that I'm going to be employing to this video is to tackle each and every exercise one by one, weigh out the pros and cons of each and every movement, what limitation there are to that movement. So anyway, guys, enjoy the video. Number one on the list is the overhead press. As you can see from that movement, we are moving the barbell over our head. You can use dumbbells for the movements, but what you're going to notice, if you perform the movement correctly, you're going to use more of your upper back, your shoulders, and if you do it very well, your core has to be engaged throughout the entire movement. Squeeze your glutes really hard throughout the entire movement. But what you're going to notice is when you're doing the movement, of course your arms are going to be involved, but however only your upper body is going to be involved. And many of us gym goers, upper body is more developed than the lower body. So I think to avoid exacerbating the imbalance, it would be better not to do the overhead press if you had to pick one exercise for that reason. Next on our list is a barbell curl. I know most of you love curling for the girls. You've seen that on Instagram or whatever, but this also has limitations. When you're curling up, you're going to find your biceps are going to be much involved in the movement. Done correctly, you have to engage your core, but majorly it is going to work on your biceps and to some extent your forearm. For that reason, no lower body is involved. It is not a compound movement, so I wouldn't recommend anyone to choose this exercise if they had to choose one. For the next movement, we are going to handle the squat, the deadlift, barbell row. I remember there's a time it was training when a certain strongman said that there's no point in doing a deadlift if you're not a power lifter, because the risk reward ratio is too little. The risk of injury compared to the rewards you're getting are very high. But if done correctly and if you have the right equipment, trust me, I would recommend a deadlift to anyone out there. Even the squat and the deadlift are what we call compound movements. These are movements which incorporate various muscle groups. You're going to find that now for a deadlift, there's a way you can do it to hit your glutes, your core, your arms, your back, every part of your body. Even for a squat. In this video, I won't talk much about the bench press, because I'm sure there are so few people who have a bench press in their homes, and for that reason I wouldn't recommend a bench press. However, for a barbell row, you're going to find that you're hitting mostly your back, and for the reason I've been eliminating other movements because they don't hit the lower part of the body. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, most of us have majorly developed upper bodies compared to our lower bodies. To avoid making such a status quo was, I think it would be prudent you do not pick a barbell row. I know I love pull-ups. I know most of my YouTube channel is all about pull-ups, but yo, I've been called chicken-legged all my life, so I think I know pull-ups. I love you. Don't take this the wrong way. I will continue doing pull-ups, but yo, if I had to choose one exercise, it wouldn't be the pull-up, yo. I'm telling you. Why? I'm already chicken-legged. Okay, I know my legs are now up to par, but yo, I still have that psychological thing. I feel like my lower body is not up to par. It's substandard, so pull-ups, no, I wouldn't choose pull-ups. Anyway, we all love push-ups, but for the reason I told you earlier in this video, the push-up majorly hits your core and your upper part of the body, meaning your chest, your shoulders, your arms. But to make this movement recommendable, I would argue that if you do a burpee, trust me, you've hit the money, you've hit the jackpot, yo. I'm telling you. Because here, once you do a burpee correctly, you're going to find you're hitting your chest, you're hitting your legs, you're challenging your heart, you're working out your heart. So for cardiovascular benefits, you're right on the money. And you do not need any equipment. But however, if you want to make the movement harder, you can get a weighted vest and you can do the burpee. Yo, if I didn't have access to any equipment whatsoever, the burpee is the go-to exercise. I know you hate the burpee, but yo, if you do the burpee, you're right on the money. You're going to get all kinds of gains and benefits, I'm telling you. So guys, peace.